kind of what's the plan for Easton moving forward here?
Just keep working, keep practicing. It's had a good camp. No decisions been made. So that's where we're at.
How do you make that decision?
Well, I think that, you got to look at where your team's at. You got to look at, does he help us right now? What's best for him? Young kid, but we liked him. We liked him at camp, so he's here right now.
What sort of benefit do you see? Obviously, if he goes down, he'd play more, higher up.
Yeah.
What sort of benefit does he get from
I've done both, over my years. I've seen young players that were skilled like Cowan, and they started on a bottom six role, but eventually they touched the power play a bit and they moved their way up the lineup, and they're first line players now. I mean, there's other ways too. Send guys down and they get work and they get a lot of ice time and they touch a lot more of the game. So I don't know if there's a right call on that. I think it just depends on the player, to be honest with you.
How did the Lawton injury not just affect that line, but kind of how you
Yeah, well, it did because we lost the center, and so I decided to move Max back to the middle because I'm comfortable with it, he's comfortable with it, and he's been there a lot for us. So that was the reasoning for that.
What's the plan for Reimer moving forward?
That's still up in the air.
But what?
I don't have a lot to say on that.
Right.
He's had no time. I mean, he got a half a game, and we're in the box for it, so he got a lot of action. But anyways, we'll just that'll play itself out right now.
Is there any more clarity on Joseph's situation?
Well, there is. That's all personal stuff and private. So. But it's not like we're not in contact with him.
Yeah. Have you talked to him? Like, what's your?
Just my talk would have been before at all, So that's really all I can comment on that.
Based on how he played in the preseason, how much confidence do you have in Hildeby going in as?
Yeah, he had a great camp. I thought that he went back in the summer and worked on things that we wanted him to work on, and I saw improvement in those areas. And like I said, he's had a good camp. He's got experience a little bit from last year, but I like the improvements.
You're not the general manager, but when cut down time comes, how hard is it?
It's hard, yeah, toughest part of the job, because we like all our guys, and that's just business, right? I'm pretty impressed how players handle things today, because I would have probably lost my marbles. But they're professional, they handle it, and it's a tough part of the job for everybody. Well, especially on them, right? But we'll see what happens.
How do you handle that? Like a guy like Thron or Pizzetta, do you have to invite them to your office? What does it look like?
Yeah, no, I sit them down and talk to them about the whole situation, and I encourage them to keep working and keep doing what they're doing, because it's not like they're not NHL players. You only can keep so many. It's a tough situation.
Did you get caught up in Jays fever yesterday?
Yeah, actually, I had tickets, but I gave them to the kids to go because I'm a good dad. And I stayed on the couch and watched it. But, yeah, go Jays. They're looking great, and it was a great game to watch. And, I was glad all our guys went, and, get together. It's always good for them. But, yeah, we're all proud of the Jays and cheering for them.